all sorts of sports.
Wow. Okay. I,
What?
I like I like your move, Mauricio. That's funny.
What's up,
All right.
man?
So welcome to I guess the first edition of the 46 minute where we're all together.
Like a
Uh
family.
yeah, that'd be awesome. Before this episode, you would have seen Ryan's Arsenal take.
Hey, Ryan.
So hopefully this is a happier episode than that one is. He hasn't
Yeah.
recorded it yet, but I know it's gonna be sad.
Dark times.
It's gonna be a
Dark times ahead.
it's gonna be a hot 15 minutes, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. All right. So this episode is all about the Euros.
Finally.
I know there are other tournaments, but I don't care about that at the moment.
Hey, man. Starting June 11th, that's all that matters. The Euros.
All right. So how this is going to go, we're going to discuss the different groups. I will say this, though. Group F is nuts. But we're going to go through the different groups, and then we're going to say who we think is going to go through. And then we're going to pick our sleepers, also who we think will flop. We'll each get two. And then also at the end, like who we think will win everything. Just based on the info that we know now. So we're going to start off by going through each group, and then we'll predict our people to go through. So Group A is Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales, right? So I think that Italy and Switzerland are going to go through. Turkey has players, they just never put it together.
Right. So Turkey is a very young team. You talk about players like Sahizi and Soyuncu, that defender from Leicester.
Yeah.
He's very good, and I think he might only be 24 years old. So that's where you're looking at with basically the entire squad of Turkey. That is very young players that if they click it together, kind of like what France did after the group stages in the World Cup, I think they could do great things. I don't think they're going to get too far, but
I was like,
yeah, I actually do have him. And moving on to my picks, I think Italy, it's going to be a common pick here amongst the three of us. But I kind of want to go with Turkey because they have three games to test themselves out and see if they can actually click together and make it out of the group. So I don't see anyone in Switzerland that can do any of that.
Yeah, I also have Italy and Turkey. So
yeah,
Turkey only lost one game in their qualifiers.
mm-hmm.
They're a young team with a lot of talent. Switzerland's kind of blah.
just
Like
Wales.
They have some.
Oh, I love that. No, okay, who does Wales have, man? Besides Bale,
They have Tierney. The left back from Liverpool.
He's Scottish.
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, yeah, right.
Wales is
Another
Wales,
pick I had.
Wales,
It's Bale and Ramsey, and that's it, right?
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they got somebody else.
All I know is Bale's and Ramsey.
Yeah,
I can't believe I just said Tierney. Wow, my bad.
Yeah, that's it. You're fired.
You're fired.
You even play FIFA, bro?
Like Wales.
I won 14 games on Friday. Okay.
Wales doesn't have the pieces.
Yeah, they don't have the punch.
And Switzerland, look, they're just not a good squad. They have a couple good players. Italy is by far the best team.
Isn't Shaqiri on Switzerland?
Shaqiri at Swiss, yeah.
I'm saying that Turkey is stacked with young players.
Who's the goalkeeper for Turkey, though?
Jan Sommer. He plays for Gladbach. He is very good. You can't just have a keeper and a winger to carry the whole team.
The center back that plays in the Bundesliga.
They all play professional soccer somewhere.
By the way, everybody in Switzerland plays at the Bundesliga. just want you to know that.
Except for Xhaka. Who takes red cards for Arsenal. Yeah. All right, so my picks are Italy and Turkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Turkey as well.
Group B, I have it's Belgium, Denmark, Finland, and Russia. So
I think there's an obvious one there too, right? Denmark. All right. I do like Denmark, but one of my underdogs, it's gonna be Russia.
All right. That's
so
fair.
I'm going with Belgium for obvious reasons, and it's just a bunch of stars.
Hopefully they can put it together.
Yeah, I mean, if they do, no, they'll have to do better than they did the past World Cup. But if they put it, it's just the fact that they have so many stars. It's like it has to work, right? But it never does for some reason when you have that
That's the
many good
crazy thing.
players.
It's
Yeah,
like,
Well,
wasn't
that's
this their
football.
golden era too?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will say that I think if everything aligns, it'll be Belgium and Denmark.
Denmark
But
has the players that Russia doesn't.
yeah, Denmark, Kasper
For sure.
Schmeichel, Christensen,
Yusuf
Højbjerg,
Poland.
Eriksson, Kasper Jolbert, like they're stacked.
Yeah.
Belgium is going to be good if they can play well and if everybody's healthy. Kevin De Bruyne
Shit.
might not
Well,
play.
Oh, that's right.
No,
got
he
his
is.
face
He's
broken,
joining on
right?
Monday.
He might
Oh, he's
not
good.
play.
No,
He's
I'm
got-
saying he's joining the squad on Monday.
Oh, he's clear.
He's got a fractured orbital and his nose is broken.
He got his
Do whatever
face
you want.
fucked.
He
Just
has
put
to
on a
run
mask.
and run for 90 minutes
Yep.
when your nose is not correctly working.
Tape that shit together.
Okay. So if Belgium ends up, I think it's gonna be Belgium and Denmark, but Russia is always a good dark horse.
Yeah.
Russia's always one of my sleeper, actually.
Yeah, they train up
They
in
play
like
well in the last
they
World
train
Cup.
up in like the Baltics, like negative 500-degree weather with no oxygen.
Play soccer with bears, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
like it's
Who does that?
first Bears, and then their goaltender is a wolf who just bites and try and score. Like,
Yeah, and for them, it's all like they're very disciplined. I think Russians, in general, just in sports, are very disciplined. That's all
Yeah.
they know and breathe. And you know, I mean, might be because they were hosting it, but you saw how they did in the World Cup. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't want to take any merit away from them, but I think they did great.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they won the 3 games and all of that, so they might surprise. I mean, like I
Yeah.
said, they're
That's a
lacking.
good pick for a sleeper.
Yeah, they're lacking the players, but I mean, look at Leicester City. They were lacking the players as well, and they became champions.
Yeah.
So
Shit.
at that time, they were lacking the players. They weren't who they are today.
Fair.
Obviously.
All right, Group C. We have Austria, the Dutch, North Macedonia, and the Ukraine.
I would say if it was possible that Austria and North Macedonia don't win a single game.
I actually have Austria and Netherlands going through.
Austria, really?
Interesting. Okay.
I don't like Alaba right now, but
I mean, I will
I'm
forever
still
love
upset about
Alaba.
that Barcelona comment, but whatever.
Netherlands is obviously the easy pick to.
Yeah, that's a common denominator. But I have Ukraine instead.
Yeah, I have Ukraine. They beat the shit out of Portugal in their run up.
And they have Zinchenko, man. I like that. The kid is fantastic.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think for me, it's I mean, obviously the Netherlands for again obvious reasons, the amount of players that they have and all of that.
Mhm.
But I think Ukraine might surprise. Nothing to say about North Macedonia and Austria. I just don't think they have it in them.
Yeah, I have Ukraine and Netherlands as well.
All right. Group D,
Well,
we have Croatia, the Czech Republic, England, and Scotland. So
all right.
I got Croatia and England going through.
Yep.
Scotland doesn't have the players. Scotland has a couple good players.
Or they have the Welsh player Tierney.
Yeah, they have the guy from Wales. Kieran Tierney, that standard Welsh name.
Hey, can we just start over?
No,
I don't want that on my record.
It is. It is on your record. It will be on record,
Fuck.
and it's never going away.
My bad, man. Okay.
No,
You're
you're
Scottish. I
Yeah.
respect you.
Croatia and England, I think, probably easy winners. This is one of the easier groups, I think.
England, yeah, the Czech Republic. I mean, they're in the same boat than Scotland, so they're not gonna be able to beat Croatia or England. Though a Croatian England game, that game is gonna be fucking nuts, and I cannot wait to watch that game because that's gonna be one of the better games of the group stages for sure.
Shit.
Yeah.
Looking at Group F, there's gonna be 3.
We're not there yet. So let's
fine.
go to the next group.
Group E.
Haul your
Group
German
E.
horses.
Group E. All right, Group E, we have Poland, Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden. So in this, I picked Poland and Spain to go through.
Right. I'm with you.
Can't
I'm
go against
also,
Poland.
yeah, you can go against Spain. Spain kind of has it like really easy in this group. I think Spain's gonna win the 3 games and go right through it. However, I am excited for a Poland-Sweden, so I can see an Ibra versus Lewandowski. That's gonna be great too.
Well, is Ibra? I don't think Ibra's in the squad.
Who else would be in Sweden if it's not Ibra? Are
No,
you
they
kidding me?
the squads.
Yeah.
I don't think Ibra made it.
No, he did.
What?
He has a busted knee.
Oh,
Out.
Oh, yeah. So he's not playing, right?
well, that sucks.
Yeah. But they have Isaac, the kid from La Liga.
They have Forsberg too, the kid that wants to come by. I mean, they have some decent players for sure.
Realistically, there's 3 people eventually getting out of this group, but it's going to be Poland and Spain.
Yes, but right, but Sweden could also make it.
Sweden's going to
be a good third for sure.
Yeah, coming.
All right, so the group of death,
Oof.
as people like to call it.
Not really.
I mean, the group of death for Hungary, dude. What the fuck are they gonna win? Not one.
They're depressed at this.
Yeah.
Right. So Group F is France, Germany, Hungary, and Portugal.
Portugal.
I have France and Portugal being the 2 that go through.
Here's what I'm gonna be controversial, man. I think Germany and Portugal. I don't think France makes it out. It's the champions curse, man.
Wait, what?
Yep. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna sign it right now. They're not gonna make it out.
What?
Watch them. It's the champions curse. It happens every competition ever. The champion never wins anything.
So we also, I think we can all agree that there's 3 teams getting out of here.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but Brian, do you have the same shit?
I have France and Germany going through.
Really?
Not Portugal, huh?
Not Portugal. Look, Joaquin Lowe is going to have his squad ready to go. Portugal never performs well. Like I said, they lost to Ukraine in the qualifiers. France is absolutely the dirtiest team on paper with Griezmann, Mbappe, Benzema, Pogba, and N'Golo Kante. Like that team is just solid. I think it's going to be Germany and Portugal fighting for second place.
The list continues.
Yeah, I know that's just the ones I can rack off. The top of my head.
Yeah.
But look, Germany's got a very good squad, and Portugal
and Thomas Mueller is back.
Always underperforms on the international stage. So
except that time they won it.
Yeah, except that one time they won it. But they're not the same team they were.
I agree.
They're better.
They might be.
They're better.
No,
I disagree.
You don't think Portugal is better than they were the last time?
Well, watching them lose to Ukraine was kind of weird, but I don't know.
I mean, look, there's 3 teams coming out of here. They're all going to make the round of 16. I just think it's France and Germany are the top 2.
And I think that Germany and Portugal are going to be the top 2, and France will still make it through.
Shocker. Hungary.
Right. So let's go to the
point.
Oh yeah.
Hungary's going to get at least a point.
You think they're going to get a tie against France? I guarantee you. Yep.
At least a
point. All right. So let's go to the next 4, like the extra 4 that gets in. So we just picked the 12, and then there's 4 other teams that also get to go through. So you guys are gonna
basically the best third teams and the groups get to make it through as well.
Mm-hmm.
The way we have a total of 16 teams making it.
My 4 is going to be Germany, Sweden, Czech Republic, and Wales.
You still got Wales, huh? Damn.
I thought Tierney was on the team. I'm joking. I'm joking.
That'd be hilarious if you made your pick based on one player who doesn't even play for that nation.
I'm joking.
So funny.
But, yeah, I couldn't go against Bale. I mean, you guys made some good points about Turkey, but I don't know. I still have flashbacks from Arda Turan.
That's fair. So like I already said most of them. I think Portugal for me is the obvious choice. I think Russia is an underdog to make the round of 16. One of the teams, it doesn't matter how it shakes out, Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, one of them's gonna make it. And then I'm trying to remember what my other pick was. And then the same with none of the teams in Group E, Poland, Spain, Sweden, none of them are like super head and shoulders above rest of them. So it's going to be one of them as well. There's just too many smaller teams playing.
Yeah.
Like Hungary is
Right.
going to get a point. They're not moving through it. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
just North Macedonia is not going to get a point. So it's always those like particular groups where you're just going to get so many more points because you're playing against a Hungary or against a North Macedonia. That I think it benefits that third tier team of the group. So
All right.
that group of death's gonna be brutal.
So many good games.
Mauricio
with a point.
Yeah. To me again, it's gonna be France. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna make it first or second. They will be the best third. Sweden, Denmark, and Switzerland, I think, are gonna be the other four that make it through.
Oh, Russia.
Sweden.
I'm having Russia.
Oh, Russia. Russia.
Russia.
Okay. Yeah.
Russia and Belgium.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So now let's go through our sleepers. A sleeper team. So, well, two of them. So for me, my two sleepers is Spain, because people are sleeping on Spain, in my opinion. I like the youth that they have on the team. It's kind of sucks that they didn't bring Ramos, but other than that,
Who I think I asked you this when you were here last weekend. Who's defending if it's not Ramos for Spain?
Laporte. He
switched
because
he switched. Yeah, you said that. You're right.
Switched from France to Spain, and then they got a shit ton of other like Spanish center backs anyway.
Oh, Eric Garcia. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess you don't need Piqué. I mean, I guess that's their time, right?
Piqué's old, man.
Yeah, so is Ramos. Under the same age.
Yeah, but Ramos should be in there, but he's just been injured the whole season.
Yeah,
he's been doing Instagram videos of him deadlifting.
Hate Ramos from Madrid, but I love Ramos from Spain. It's two completely different people. Yeah.
The other one, you guys might kill me for this. The Netherlands.
That's your sleeper?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Who's sleeping on them?
I don't think there's anybody sleeping on them.
Do you either one of you think that the Netherlands can win it all?
No.
That's why. That's
what I mean. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You think they can win it all?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, the two Barcelona midfielders.
Take the jersey off, man. Come on.
Frankie de Jong and
no. I mean, there's no doubt that the Netherlands have the players and now the younger players to go and move forward. But I'll be honest with you, I really don't have a favorite. I don't know who's gonna make it through. For the first time, I'm not like I love Germany, and I don't even think they're gonna make it that far in. I really think this is gonna be a competition where a team like, you guys remember the 2002 Euro or 2003 Euro, whatever, when Greece came out of nowhere and just fucking won the whole thing? That's what I think this one is going to be, just because of how weird it's been. It's already been postponed, fucking COVID, all the dumb shit, injured players and all of that. I think there's going to be somebody like Greece that comes out of nowhere and just fucking wins the whole thing.
All right, so I got my two sleepers are North Macedonia.
You're lying.
Okay.
For the memes.
So, like I said before, I'm really high on Turkey.
That's a good one.
Two solid defenders in Sonyoku and Demiral, and Burak Yilmaz he can get under your skin and also get behind you. So
that's the striker from Ligue 1, right?
Yeah. So if they can,
so Lille.
Yeah. It's Lil, small. I think if they're playing well, they can go as far as their young talent can carry them. Lil.
Yeah, them.
I got his team in the season card in my red player picks.
And
never using them.
My other one is again a team that's put together with a lot of young players. But it's more so because who their manager is. I have Ukraine, managed by Shevchenko. They have a lot.
Huge, man. It's huge.
Really? I didn't know he's managing. That's awesome.
So they got a lot of young players. Look, I don't know how far they can go, but I know that as far as a sleeper pick, even if not to win it all, they're gonna make some waves. So
Yeah.
Ukraine's gonna be fun to watch, especially in that group because it's Austria, Netherlands, North Macedonia, and Ukraine. Like Ukraine can come out of there. Look, if they can get the one seed in that, the Netherlands kind of shit the bed a little bit,
They could.
and they're in good shape.
The more Ryan talks, the more I realize I'm going to get killed because my sleeper picks aren't really sleepers to everybody. Whatever. All right, Mauricio, you go.
My number one sleeper is Poland. The reason why is because Lewandowski's playing at such a great caliber right now, and he has done everything great. However, Poland, it's a one-man team, unfortunately. So I don't know how far they'll make it in, but I do believe that with the help of Lewandowski, and they still have Fabianski and Chechny keeping. So
They're gonna put both of them in goal.
hopefully, so that way they get score as much. But Lewandowski and Milik, I think, are key players in this team, and they're gonna score some goals.
Chesney.
And Chesney, yeah.
Boy, check.
And I think they're gonna score some goals that we're not ready for, and they might surprise in the not only in the group stages but also past that. I think they make it past around the 16, and who knows, they might be even make it further than I think. But I've got a good feeling about Poland. I know I just said that I don't think anyone big's gonna win it, but if I had to, put my money on someone, it will be Belgium. That's my other sleeper. With the campaign they had back in the World Cup, you can only think that they'll do great things in the Euros. But I know Belgium has a lot of haters in Europe for some reason, just because of the amount of stars that they have. So I like siding with the team or the country that's hated. And if I were to pick somebody who's going to win it, it will be Belgium. So that's my other sleeper.
Okay. All right. Now, speaking of teams that are hated, we're going to move on to the people that we think, or the teams that we think are going to flop.
The floppers, yeah.
My first flop is England.
England, yeah. I can see
them to
that.
go through.
Yeah, I can see them.
I mean, they get hyped up every time and then just disappoint. So
they, I don't know, because they have the players. Most of these players play in the Premier League, which is a high caliber, and obviously a very big league. And then there's Sancho, who plays in the Bundesliga. The players are there. The coaching is there. Are they too young? Or are they just not? They just don't like each other? I don't know what it is, but I don't believe there's an inch or an ounce of chemistry in that team, and that's what's fucking them.
I agree.
Yep.
I have to strongly disagree, but we'll come back to that.
All right.
Love it. Trent Alexander is not
late. Oh, he's not?
No, he got injured and he's out.
So this is Walker. So that's not a big.
Walker text a stranger.
Yeah. Walker for
no sex party.
Unless they win, right?
Those COVID sex parties. Well, he'll be fine.
All right. My other flop, Germany. Like Germany is such a big, it has such a rich history, right? That anytime they don't really perform the way you think they would, it's a flop.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna get through the group stage, but after that, right out. Unless they play England.
Unless they play England.
England and then Germany. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Germany's weird, but you can go, Ryan.
All right. So my first flop is going to be the Netherlands.
Wow.
My sleeper is his flop. I love it. Now I don't feel so bad.
Look, they don't have Virgil. They have Memphis Depay. And then right? So
De Jong,
yeah, but a team that is perennially stacked and relies heavily on defending is without their best defender.
Good point.
Look, I think they obviously get out of the group stage and then straight to jail. Their group is easy, and again, if you get to coast through the group stage, without a lot of resistance, and then
Yeah.
you get up against
A tough
a
team.
tough team. You
Yeah.
have a tendency not to do well. So
That's fair.
that's a reason that they are on my
I was gonna
flop
come at
list.
you with when you mentioned that they rely heavily on defense, and I was gonna say, but they have De Ligt, who is a bigger flop than the Netherlands. So
Yeah.
never mind.
And then my other one is Spain. They just struggle
Hostias.
so hard.
Hold on. So both my fucking sleepers are your flops? The fuck is this?
It
man,
seems personal, dude.
We
I don't
made
know.
these lists separately. So Sergio's at home, which
Mhm.
is kind of offset by the fact that they have a trader now on their team in Laporte, who's just like, nah, I don't want to play for the winners because they might win, and also I don't get to play because I'm not as good as them.
Yeah.
So now he's on Spain, so he'll start.
You know what's funny? That's probably basically how he made his decision.
Yeah,
honestly.
he's like, I don't want to be a winner on the bench. I want to be a loser on the bench. No,
But like, when you think about it, he might, like, because you got Varane, Umtiti hasn't played in a minute. Oh shit, no, they have a bunch of, like, who's the French center back from Bundesliga that you talked about in your video, Mauricio?
Upamecano.
Nah, not even shit. I forgot about him too.
They're
Or,
stacked.
like LaCroix or something.
Laporte wouldn't even make the squad. So
Well, I'll tell you
hasn't.
here are the defenders for the France. Lucas Digne, Varane, Zuma, Lenglet, Lucas Hernandez, Leo Dubois, Personal Kimpembe, Benjamin Pavard, and Jules Koundé. I don't know who that is.
Koundé from Sevilla.
It's from Sevilla.
He's fucking next. We're trying to get him.
Barcelona is?
Yeah, he's really fucking good.
Yeah, so that's why Laporte is now Spanish.
Yeah.
Wait, Mendy's not even in that team?
I don't see him in the roster.
Fuck. Mendy better friend switch too.
No, he's got caps. He can't.
I'm surprised they got Digne over Mendy.
Yeah, in between Varane and Lenglet, there's no space for Laporte.
Yeah.
I would just say, like, again, Spain's gonna get out of their group.
Well, shit, over Zuma.
You think you'll
over Zoom?
you rather do Laporte over Zuma at a national level? Sure.
Well,
I mean, I can see that.
Laporte has never gotten a cap ever.
The only, like, my whole point in that would be the fact that does Zuma ever play for Chelsea, like, consistently?
That's true.
Yeah,
and Laporte plays every game for
Every
City,
game.
right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're looking just based on a talent level, not on how much you play.
Well,
Right.
that's why Ramos is at home, because he hasn't played.
No, he's
healthy now, but he just hasn't played.
And he's old. And they have Laporte.
He's still the best center back Spain has.
Right, and he's not there. So Spain's gonna struggle. I think they get out of the group stage and then straight to jail.
I don't think they're gonna struggle as bad as you think they do. Like, the young talent that we have. Thank Ronald Koeman for that.
We got like a week till we find out.
Yeah.
Fuck around.
It's almost here, boys. Almost here.
I think this episode is going to be up the day that the Euros start.
Oh, so we got about 12 hours. So we'll find out.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Our picks for who we think.
What was that your two? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're doing floppers still, right?
Yep.
Yeah, against everything that I believe, I think Germany is also gonna be a flopper for sure. Look, I like that. I know I felt horrible saying that.
Wait, can I record this on my phone? Can you say it again for me?
No, fuck you. You'll see it on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, like, and share it,
bro. Share this man going against his country.
Yes.
There's one big thing that happened in Germany is that Thomas Mueller is back in the squad. Thomas Mueller is the soul and the heart of any team that he plays for.
Wait, he left his chickens for the Euros?
Yeah, and his horses, dude. That's crazy.
Geez, that's crazy.
It is, but on the other hand, they also have Timo Werner, which
he's playing for whatever team Germany's playing.
Yeah. They are stacked. Jurgi Low is on his way out. So I don't know how much effort he's gonna put in it. I don't think he gives a shit, if I'm honest. But you can't overlook the fact that we still have Manuel Neuer. I think Mats Hummels is actually out, but Anthony Rudiger, who did great in the Champions League. Players like Emre Can and all of that. But they haven't been the Germany that beat Brazil 7-1 in the World Cup in Brazil. That Germany, I think it was a one-time hot thing. If there's anything to rescue about Germany is that they'll get out of the group stages for sure, but I don't even see them getting out of the round of 16 for some reason. And if you look at their squad, they're fucking stacked. I mean, Havertz, Gnabry, Sula, Werner, Sané, and a bunch of other like local Bundesliga players that are also worth mentioning. But
Goretzka's in there, right?
Who?
Goretzka,
yeah, for sure.
It's just it looks good, but it smells bad.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're just putting a finger in your butthole.
After COVID, you're like, does it smell like poop or no? Or was it after COVID? Yeah,
how in the hell does that ever look good? But, all right.
It's more of a low comment.
Ratio.
And the other one, huh?
Mitch Mueller.
Yeah.
FIFA gave him a 90 pace team in the season card. So he has 90 pace.
Such a lie.
Yeah.
He's 90 pace when he's riding his horses.
His horses isn't even that fast.
Yeah.
And
this should be a charisma rating. He'll have 110.
Yeah.
Goretzka has a card that all stats are above 90.
Goretzka's a little tank monster.
Yeah. So
dude, I get it.
I'm surprised. What's the other team?
France. Like I said at the beginning, France is not gonna go far. France is not gonna win it.
Two flops in the same group.
Yep.
Champions curse.
The champions curse happens every time. Happened in Germany. It's happened before Spain. That happened to Spain. Yeah. It's happened even Brazil.
Yeah, so. Spain hasn't been good since they won the Euros.
Yeah. And the World Cup.
They will be good now.
Yeah, back to back. They did that, and that's it.
Back to back, and pack your bags. We'll be back in 20 years.
They're gonna be good. All right.
Or this could be it. Who knows?
Let's go with who we think will win the whole shit. For me, since you brought up France, I'm gonna say it. I think France is gonna win it all.
Damn. I mean, it'd be silly to. I guess I'm silly, but
you just said it.
Yeah, no, I just said it because I mean, if they have everything they do, but the champions curse, man, that's where I'm gonna put all my money, and that because they've already won it, they're not gonna win it again.
Like even if France doesn't win the whole thing, I think they're a flop.
You know what? Yeah,
because they're so highly projected to win.
If they don't win it,
still, right?
It'll be like Manchester City not winning the Champions League.
Yeah, it's just
they're an obvious pick.
Clearly the best choice that just doesn't perform.
Yeah. Now, that's a better analysis than why I'm picking them to flop. So that's what I meant to say.
Even still, like look at position by position.
100%, man. They might be the most stacked team in the Euros right now. 100%. And they're leaving players on the bench that are
starters everywhere else.
And not just everywhere else, but like in the bigger leagues.
Yeah.
And yeah, which is crazy. And that's what happened in the World Cup. But I mean, the pressure is on. And if they don't win it, like Ryan said, they'll be the biggest flop.
The pressure is Varane. Ha! Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'll go.
Yeah. All right.
If you weren't recording this, I'll kick you out.
All right. So Mauricio, who do you got winning?
Belgium. Just like France, they're just like France in the sense that, well, some of them speak the same language, but also they have the players, they have a squad. But they don't have as much pressure on them like France does, which I think is going to help them get through the group stages, obviously, and then move on. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't make it to the final.
I think De Bruyne's health
France early.
And De Bruyne's health is very important.
This is true. There's a key piece, but they're not a one-man team. They're definitely one of the better teams that do well collectively.
I mean, but Kevin De Bruyne isn't the best player on Man City, but he's the most important.
Right. Oh, there's a big difference between being the best player.
Huh?
Who's better than KDB on City?
Like any of their strikers? Like in terms of importance, he makes sure the right person gets the right ball at the right time. That doesn't mean he's the best player. He's not the most skilled.
I feel the same way about
But
Bayern. Our
in-
best player, it's either Gnabry or sorry, Lewandowski, but the most important player I think is Mueller. The
right?
team does not move without Mueller.
But who's the best player?
Either Lewandowski or Gnabry on
I think
Bayern.
De Bruyne is easily the best player on City, but whatever.
No, but look, he doesn't score the most goals. He doesn't have the most passes defended. I'm just saying he is the heart of the team, right? They have world-class strikers there.
Mhm.
One just left without winning the biggest trophy of them all. But like
Going to the best club in the world, as he said.
Right.
The best club in the world. As somebody said, it's just you. You're the only one saying it.
Aguero said it.
Yeah, he said it.
I think Aguero.
Yeah, I think Pep said it too.
I think Aguero was probably the best player on that team. I'm just saying KDB is the most important.
I mean, like, I can't view Aguero as being the quote unquote best player on the team when they don't even play him half the time. He didn't even start.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a coaching decision. I'm not saying that Pep's the best coach in the world because
Did you see like Aguero's dad saying like Pep was crying fake ass tears? Did you see that?
Did he say no? He said that?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, Pep cried fake tears about my son.
didn't even
Damn,
appreciate
rough.
what you got while you got it.
Yeah.
Rough.
All right. So
All right. So who you got, Ryan?
against my better judgment,
Mm.
and I don't have good judgment.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with England.
England.
Look, for once, I think the pressure is a little bit off of England. Obviously, lots of pressure. 3 Lions, always a lot of pressure internally, but England's not slated to win. They're gonna. France is, and they have
You haven't been slated to win for a long time.
They were, remember, bring home the cup or bring home
Like it's
whatever.
coming home.
It's coming
Yeah,
home.
like what? That's a lot of pressure. Look,
They still saying it.
They have a great young squad who all grew up playing together.
Mhm.
Mason Mount, Phil Foden, Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood, Sancho, Grealish. They have a solid team, and they have Southgate, who all those players respect. I think the final is probably going to be France and England.
Ooh.
And it should be. But I just think that because the pressure's off, once this team gets rolling, if they get rolling, which I imagine they will, I don't think there's any team that can stop them. And we've seen what Mbappe does sometimes on the big stage. I understand that the team is bigger than him, but he's got to score for them to do well. And I've seen him kind of collapse in those big moments.
Too.
I just think that this England team is built different.
Yeah.
I think
I'll say this. They're not going to win. You know why? Because they don't have Jesse Lingard.
It's built younger, it's built faster, and it's built strong.
Well,
Jack Grealish will murder somebody on the pitch with his 1-inch fucking shin pads that he wears. Looks like
I was like,
okay.
don't
Yeah.
like you needed to add more to that.
Too much insider information.
He's
dude.
got like he puts like playing cards in his socks. He's like, no, they're here. I swear to God.
Let's not forget though that England did finish 4th in the World Cup, which of course they didn't win it or were 2nd, but finishing 4th in the World Cup with a team that young, it's impressive. So who knows? I mean,
They have good chemistry at this point.
Ryan might be onto something there with that. Maybe.
Dude, and watch us all of our winner picks out the group stages.
Not one, dude. Not one.
France doesn't score. It doesn't have a single point coming out of the group stage.
All of a sudden,
North Macedonia wins it all.
Yeah,
right.
The fight in the Slovakia and North Macedonia.
Yeah. No, it's Tierney on Wales.
He switches nationalities right before.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's like, oh shit, I called you guys.
He's like, Wales is right there. I could just go.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Like, I'll play for this team.
All
I
right.
apologize again for that. I know.
All right, y'all. So our next pod is gonna be about the round of 16. Of course, we'll do that once all of the group stages craziness goes by, and
So what
then
we
we'll
got?
make fun of each other for not picking the right thing and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, unless like something big happens in the soccer.
Right.
If
or
something
football.
big happens, we'll come back on, give y'all an update, a cup date, if you will.
Yeah,
A cup
Yeah.
date, nice.
we can talk about the whole shit with Maradona.
Oh yeah, once that comes out. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to sound respectful, but there's more important things happening in soccer right now.
There's also there's going to be a final in Vegas in August.
Final.
Yeah, it's some final. I heard about it. I'll figure it out, but it's going to be in August, and they're playing in the Raiders Stadium. So
This is
The
crazy.
Raiders have a stadium? That's crazy. Who gave him a stadium
And why?
and why? Wait, who are the Raiders again?
He doesn't watch American football.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it.
As you're
so-
wearing a
so-
Michael Vick.
Yeah.
there's like, did we not talk about this whole bachelor party thing?
We did.
We
We're
did.
We're not
I
doing
know.
it now.
And where's it going to be?
Because it's on the
In Vegas
pod.
at the Raiders Stadium. Oh, look, Raiders.
Wait, is that the final that you're talking about? That's your final, your bachelor's party?
No,
Oh, I thought it was some metaphor there. Never
Oh my
mind.
God. We have to cut all of this.
Yeah, this is all
why
nonsense.
not?
But anyway, follow us, subscribe, tell your mama, tell your grandmama.
I missed that.
Yeah. And let us know if we're absolutely wrong, which we probably are. So just drop
Yeah,
a
so
comment.
you guys are gonna have the benefit of us. We're a week before, so you're gonna have the benefit of watching this while
Yeah.
they're going on. And
You know
be
what's
like,
gonna
"Look at
happen?"
these- Look at these fucking idiots.
There's gonna be like some crazy injuries that we're not aware of.
Yeah,
and
like just the
what are we
Belgian-
gonna do? Record the whole thing again? No.
The Belgian team bus goes off a bridge. We're like, ah.
No, don't say that. Knock on
Yeah,
wood.
knock on wood.
I did.
All right, fellas.
right.
Love
You did
you
not
all.
just-
Yeah, definitely touch my dick down. For sure.
All right, love you all.
See y'all next
All right,
week.
guys.
Bye.
Peace.